Hello everyone, King Arthur here, and I am here with this week's edition of Filmbusters. First of all, Josh Peck from Drake and Josh fame posted on Twitter, and I quote, "So I might be playing Casey Jones in the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. No big deal." So, there you have it. Maybe. Also, casting rumors for Guardians of the Galaxy, the new Marvel Alien Avengers type movie. Benicio del Toro, Karen Gillan, and Lee Pace. Can't wait for some crazy CG alien superheroes. And last but not least, there is a supposedly leaked teaser poster. There has been a supposedly leaked teaser poster for Jurassic Park 4, which will be coming out in July of 2015 and directed by Colin Trevorrow, the director of Safety Not Guaranteed. And on to Alex Watson, Roddy McFly, Megan, Jimmy, and on to Megan for our movie review.
Hey guys, it's Mago, and last night I saw a really funny movie called The Heat with Sandra Bullock and Melissa McCarthy. So basically, this film is about an FBI agent who is in trouble all the time for egotism and showmanship, which is played by Sandra Bullock. And Melissa McCarthy's character is a police officer that always gets in trouble because she runs the streets and doesn't care what any other officer thinks about her. The duo, they are complete opposites, which is what makes this movie so funny. Sandra Bullock, I was kind of thinking that it was going to end up being a little bit more like Miss Congeniality, which I'm so glad that it wasn't, because it was really cool to see her play such a similar character. She dresses the same, she looks the same, but she changed her character up in such a way that it's a completely different concept. So the plot is centered around a giant drug deal that the FBI is trying to investigate. And there's a bunch of things that go wrong and things that go right, and there's also a few cameos. One by Spoken Reasons, who, if you guys have seen the YouTube video Asking All Them Questions, he's in it, and he is hilarious. So the main thing that makes this movie so funny is Melissa McCarthy. Her one-liners had the entire audience rolling on the floor with laughter. I wouldn't say that it's as funny as This Is the End, but it's definitely more funny than Miss Congeniality is, or was. When I first went into this movie, I kept thinking that this is probably going to be one that you'd want to rent, but after seeing it, this is definitely one to see in theaters. And now on to Waddy McFly with the viewer review of the week.
Hello and welcome to the viewer review. Today I reviewed something that I'm still not quite sure what I watched. It's called John Dies at the End, and to be honest, I was confused from the get-go. Maybe because I didn't really know what I was getting myself into. What I can understand, basically it's about two guys who get their hands on some kind of this drug that they call soy sauce because it's black. And basically what it does is it gets you to the point where you can be in between two different dimensions in a way, where you can see the future, you can see things that have passed, like dead people, and these demon things. It's just basically their story and about how they release one of these demons that is about to take over the whole world, which apparently destroyed other worlds before this one. It's confusing, people. So it's got Paul Giamatti. That's probably the only recognizable face in the whole thing. And basically, the main character is telling his story to Paul Giamatti. So that is actually the original reason why I was like, I gotta watch this, because I love Paul Giamatti. I found myself very entertained. It was confusing to me and shocking to me, and things that happened in there I did not understand. It is definitely a gory movie. I do like gore. It's definitely funny. There were some parts that I just laughed my head off. I would have to say, just so that you go into it knowing, if you do watch it, it's like Scott Pilgrim meets Supernatural. I definitely recommend this, but not for everybody. If you're into experimental kind of weird movies, if you like gore horror comedies, then I definitely suggest this movie. But it is definitely crazy, it's definitely out there, so understand that when going into this movie. And now on to Hayden for our hipster corner. Hayden?
Hi guys, Darth Hater here. I'm here with the hipster corner this week, and I'm not much of a hipster, I know, because I don't know if they're sad or happy or stupid. Well, they're all stupid. I'm making a lot of enemies in these videos. I think I pissed Mark Hamill off too. Anyway, I am here reviewing Struck by Lightning. It caught my eye because it features Chris Colfer, who is the awesomely girly singing guy from Glee. It is on Netflix, so if you have a chance, I would definitely suggest watching it. It's about a kid that wants to get into the journalism field. He wants to be an editor for the New York Magazine and go to some school. I can't remember what it's called. He wants to get into that school, and they're not going to let him in unless he makes a literary magazine. Well, nobody at the school respects journalism in any way, shape, or form except one person, who is Rebel Wilson, Fat Amy from Pitch Perfect, or Fat Patricia, or whatever. But she is also in the movie. They are like awkward best friends, but they're best friends nonetheless. She's still really funny in this, and they basically blackmail every popularity in the school, such as the head cheerleader, the drama king, I don't know what one guy is. He's just handsome, I think, is why people like him. He is handsome, that's true. So they blackmail every one of the head popularities in the school to write a little entry into his literary magazine. And he kind of gets them all interested in writing for a minute, and then they still hate him. This isn't a spoiler alert. Right at the beginning of the movie, he actually is struck by lightning and dies. Yeah, he's dead, and he's just narrating what happens before. What? That's not a spoiler!
All I'm gonna say is watch the movie on Netflix. That's all I can say. I'm out.
I am being nice. No, but seriously, comment, subscribe, share our videos, do whatever you have to. All right, forget about that. Hey, I'm done.